No, I'm gonna tell you right now. This is homemade andouille. What makes andouille special is those little white things right there. Some people call that fat. Other people call that flavor. And I'm gonna tell you, this andouille is superb. But all I need to do is remove a little piece of it. Let's see. Not that much. And once you remove that, I'm gonna tell you how good this andouille is. This andouille is so good. Now don't cut towards your hand. Just sit it down like that and come across like that. This andouille is homemade. This comes from the country. And if any of you know about the country, they know what they're doing in the country. Got the whole paws packed. They just smell it. It's been smoked to perfection. The recipe is a family recipe. This was a gift to me from a friend of mine's family. And you know what? I'm so thankful for this. I'm not gonna lie. I am so thankful. This is probably $20 a smoked sausage. But it's andouille. Look at the fat in that. Now the fat is where the flavor is at. And andouille is known for having big pieces of fat. And that's flavor. And we're about to make these poboys, right? How you like that, man? So, remember with the dome phone? Well, we still have 2 French baguettes. And I'm gonna load them babies up. And because this is a Mr. Perfect po' boy, I'm gonna hit that with some Steen's cane syrup. Not a lot. We're gonna use this as a accent piece. We're not using it as an ingredient. It's a condiment. It's not an ingredient. And that's how we're gonna do that. I'm gonna wrap this andouille back up. And I'm gonna put this baby back in the cooler. Because this andouille is so good. It's so good, I'm not gonna cook with it. Now typically you could cook with the andouille. Anything you can make with smoked sausage, you can make with andouille. And the andouille has more flavor, in my opinion, because this particular andouille, the smoke is very prevalent, but also the fat that's inside of it, it's really good. It's a high quality fat. And that makes a difference. That makes a big difference. And I'm trying to do something with this little piece of driftwood that I got, as far as a little backdrop. One day I'm gonna have a studio. These are just some of the sides of it, you know. But anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna only eat this andouille in po' boy form because it's too good of a quality of homemade andouille to ruin it by adding it to beans or adding it to jambalaya. It's just, I want to enjoy all of it. I have to tell you, I've seen too many food videos, and it's time for me to cook. It's time for me to cook. I've seen too many of y'all videos, and it's time for me to cook. So I've been heating up my little baby. Ooh, that sucker hot too. Ooh, woo. And now I'm gonna show you how to do it. So I was heating this up nice and slow. This is the first time I'm using this to cook this little cast iron casserole dish, but I had a good idea. Let me do it this way, and I'm gonna show you how to make that cast iron non-stick. So the thing you wanna do, and like I said, it's the first time I'm using it. We're gonna put a little bit of oil, not much. That's not much. And this is that garlic oil that you've been seeing in all of the videos. And it's been so good. So I'm just putting this all around this little majigum. Sit down. And to get that garlic oil, all you need is a neutral oil. That's it. So I'm just trying to coat this skillet, this casserole dish, excuse me. And that's really too much of oil. Ooh, woo. If you ain't smoking it out. All right, now the next thing we're gonna do. Now you gotta realize I've been dealing with hot stuff my whole life. But that ain't no excuse to be reckless either. But that little bit ain't gonna hurt me. I can't feel nothing anyway in my fingers. All right, now we're gonna put a little bit of butter, y'all. We need a little bit of butter. And you don't want a crazy high heat. That's too much butter. We in Louisiana, man. That's a lot of butter. That's a lot of butter. Man, now, you got 2 of these babies. Wibbles. That thing then won't crack, boy. You know what's that? Woo, I missed the thing. Look at that. All right. Now let me turn this heat down a little bit because that heat is too high and you know I don't like. Now look, cover your eyes because I'm about to sprinkle this salt on it. Cover them eyes up. All right. All right. Put a little salt. Now we're going to put a splash of black pepper. Come on, crack it. Now, this is too much black pepper, I'm telling you right now. And I'm really feeling good. So we're going to jazz it up with a little cayenne. And I didn't want to put all of this seasoning on here because I really wanted to taste the andouille smoked sausage is already cooked. So let's just see something. Push it that way. Okay. Use this rubber spatula. I'm just making sure it's not sticking because it's the first time I use it. And whenever you're cooking with cast iron, you want to let it heat up slowly. You want to let it heat up slowly. And then once it's heated, nice and slow. All right, let's see. Woo, woo. All right, now I'm going to toast my bread, my French bread, that French baguette from Donfon. I'm going to throw it in the air fryer. I only want to leave that in there for a few seconds. Now I'm going to attempt, I'm going to kill the heat on this egg. I'm going to attempt to flip it. And I don't know how I'm going to do that. Woo. Come on, baby. Get on over. Get on over. Get on over. All right? I might could go work for Emerald flipping the egg like that. Now this is gonna cook on its own the rest of the way. That's probably already overcooked. Cause you know I don't like no brown on my egg. But I'm surprised that this little skillet is doing this good, being that this is the first time I used it. But remember, whenever you're using cast iron, heat it up slow. Once it's heated, then you add the oil to it, then you add the butter, and then it'll be non-stick. I got this piece from the thrift for like $2 or $3. I had to buy it. All right, now the pause pack, I turned the air fryer on because they thinking that I got something to eat. So I turned the air fryer on just to fake them out. We'll see if they take the bait. You better get out of here, dog. All right. Now, what makes this the perfect po' boy? We're going to talk about that in a second. Get out of here, dog. Greedy suckers always want to eat. All right. Tell you what, I'm going to do do this over there. I'm gonna do this over there. Nah. And it is not faking them out. Nah. This egg is gonna be perfectly cooked for what I'm trying to do. And for what I'm trying to captivate. So we're gonna take this baby off like that. All right, I'm gonna just slide that right there. No. Man, I didn't want to have to dirty all these plates. But it's for science. This is for research. Now I'm gonna take that bread like that, that French bread, just like that. Now I'm gonna drizzle. Let me move that piece of dog here. I don't want to hear nothing in the comments about it. I'm just gonna drizzle. This is, ooh, Lord, if you could taste Louisiana. This Steen's cane syrup, you don't want a lot, okay? It saved my life. One day I'm gonna tell y'all the story about that. Not today though. Now, we're gonna get this beautiful, look at that andouille. You see how that fat melted? We're gonna put it right down. Come on, baby. All right, I'm gonna put it with the bread. Like that. Like that. Put that other one like that. Hoo-wee! I'm gonna tell you right now, you can't tell me nothing. Got the egg right there. Now you gotta get out the camera. You did your job. Look at this thing. Look at this thing, man. Huh? Look at it. Oh. Look at that. Get out the way, camera. Want a bite? Bro, that's a good meatball. That's a good meatball. What are you licking your lips for? Look, wow. Y'all not human. Can I eat? If you live in Louisiana and clean that hind, I don't want nothing that dog got. Look at her, greedy tail. If you live in Louisiana and you have Steen's cane syrup, you could get a piece of smoked sausage. It don't have to be andouille. You could get a piece of smoked sausage. You can replicate this. You can replicate it. Well, just smoke. You don't have to put egg on it. Why is this dog licking her lips? What y'all want? Y'all not human. What do y'all want? It's all gone. Now, yeah. All right, that's it. How y'all want more than the human? This video was fun to make. I want to thank all y'all for making me hungry. Hunger is the best inspiration. Now I'm gonna drink my last cup of coffee for the day and wash these dishes so that sous chef don't get mad at me. That Mr. Perfect Poboy, whoo, so good. This stuff right here, if you live in Louisiana, I want you to get your po' boy bread. You don't have to toast it, but just drizzle a little bit of that steams on that po' boy bread. You take your smoked sausage or your andouille, and you just get it hot. You could cut it in half and you could brown it on both sides, or you could just put it in the air fryer for 15 minutes. But you gotta cut the andouille and you gotta cut it long ways to make a half. And I'm telling you, you don't need mayo, you don't need ketchup, you don't need mustard, you don't need any of that. Yonk. I wasn't gonna yonk yet. Not yet. Yonk. How you survive 2 yonks? Yonk.